I'm your host, Cash Up. Right now, we on Cash Up TV, The Sit Down. Hey, yo, let the people know your name, gang.
It's Bando414, man. Make sure y'all tap in.
And y'all know what we came to do. We finna get right into it, man. You know, the fans want to know, gang. You ready? Been trying to get over with you for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. You know, let's let the people know, man. You know what? Let's let them know where you from, Bando.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, man. The north side, to be exact.
North side?
North side.
Okay. Milwaukee, huh?
Yes, sir.
Love. Shout out to the mill, man. We mess with the mill heavy up here. How long you been doing music?
Shit. About 7 years now, 6 years.
6, 7 years?
Yeah, about 6 years, 7 years.
Okay. A lot of people don't know, man. You know, you've been doing music for a little minute, man. A lot of people don't know. You from two eras. Yeah. You from two different eras, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got this era and the era from before. You know, let's let the people know, man. You was a part of Loop Me, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know.
A vet in the game.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know that, man. You know, like, you know, when you think of Loop Me, you think of Trub, No Sleep, you know, I want to say T.Y. Smith was a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Chauncey, Mo White. You know, it was just a big group. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think you was really doing music like that.
Nope, I wasn't even up here yet.
That's crazy.
Nope, I wasn't even up here
but
yet.
You was a part though.
I was. I came around like at the end of that little era right there. You know what I mean? Before they went from Loop Me to No Sleep.
Man, that's crazy. You know, let's talk about that a little bit, man, because, you know, I want to say this era of music is different than that era of music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
It's a little bit more complicated.
Okay.
Too.
So, you know, let's let the people know, man. Let's, you know, elaborate on that a little bit of like, you know, the difference from, you know, the Loop Me days and how I want to say artists used to come together in groups, because there's no more groups now.
Yeah, it's not.
Everybody just like, I do it on my own. Yeah. Back then it was about 20, maybe even 30 different groups up here. So, you know, what kind of set Loop Me apart from, you know what I'm saying, this era?
I want more say like it was back then it was, I don't want to use the word easier because motherfuckers still had to put in that work, but in a sense it was still easier. You know what I mean? When you got that many motherfucking rappers coming together, so you got to think about if it's 10, 15 of us in a group, shit, every person gravitating their own little fan base. So then you put us all together. Now everybody got all these different avenues of fans and shit that just come together to come see us work. You know what I mean? So it definitely made it a lot easier.
Hey, you know, that's crazy because I want to say Loop Me was like one of the first to have their own videographer.
Oh yeah.
Back then, you know what I'm saying? Like I used to be like, man, how did they get a videographer, man? You know, that's back when there wasn't a lot of videographers up here. I wasn't even one back then. Like I think there was one, and then his name was Peter Doche, and then it was, I don't know who it was who shot y'all videos. I mean, Loop Me videos, but I was like, man.
I think it was a guy by the name of Crime, something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So I remember that was him, G.
Yeah, back in them days.
Hey, that's crazy because when I used to look at their videos, I was like, man, who shot their video, man? You know, back, this is early thousands, man. So, you know, like we thought HD was the shit. It's before 4K. You know what I'm saying? You know, I want to ask you, man, you know, I hear you got like, you know, you've been doing your thing for some years, man. I hear you got a new tape coming, man. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Oh,
man.
Yes, sir, man. We got Life on Cruise Control coming out real soon on
That's
all
dope.
platforms. You know what I mean? I'm still pushing the tape that I just dropped earlier this year.
Okay.
Long Nights, Early Mornings, Part 2. You know what I mean? We're still working for that. Couple more visuals coming out from that tape too. But yeah, it's on to the next, man. The life on Cruise Control is like a next level of me tapping into like a newer me. You know
Okay. That's dope. How many singles on there?
So I'm going for like 13.
13.
Got like 13.
That's dope. You ain't got no features on there?
No features.
Oh my God, he J. Cole in it. He J. Cole. I ain't mad at it, man. J. Cole did that too. You know what I'm saying?
No features.
That's dope. So, you know, Bando, you know, you're a smart artist, man. You know what I'm saying? You've been about your business a long time. Let me ask you this. Why do, I want to say, and I ain't going to put like a label on it, but like, why do certain artists feel entitled? Like, I feel like, you know, a lot of artists from back in the day, to now, like most artists now feel entitled compared to the artists back then, since we're talking about both eras. So like, you know, why do a lot of artists this era feel more entitled than artists back then?
I think it's more so the big headed shit. It's like we gotta start dreaming a little bigger. I think a lot of people get I don't know the word I'm looking for, but they get more so comfortable with the little bit of audience and local fame that they got,
right,
instead of trying to take it to the next level, you know what I mean? And then, you know what I mean, even me, I got to do better myself, but a lot of people, like, if you're a local artist and you bigger than the next local artist or got a bigger buzz, niggas be looking down, you know what I mean? Niggas be feeling like they... When really we all still on the same motherfucking level.
Right,
you know
right, right.
And we all still here. We all still living here. We ain't, motherfuckers ain't took off. Ain't nobody really made it. It shouldn't be like that, but that's just how it is. I don't know why.
Well, let me ask you this. Like, I feel like a lot of artists feel like everything should be handed to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, because if, like, okay, if we comparing both eras from this era to, you know, the era from back when Loop Me started, bro, like, there was no content.
Oh no,
there was nothing. You had to work for that shit. You had to literally work. So I can expect, okay, just because Loop Me and them had a camera guy, that they was gonna come shoot for Rich Made and shoot for, you know what I'm saying, my nigga Monte, and, you know, do all his R&B stuff. Like, we could,
you used to go by Rich
you know what I'm
Made.
saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like, it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, we expected that, or like, damn, forget them because they not coming over here to do this from us, and we the hottest in the city. We make the best music. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like a lot of artists these days feel entitled. Like, they should just be handed stuff. What's your thoughts on that?
I don't agree with it. This motherfucker still gotta work, man. We really gotta humble ourselves, bro. A lot of these artists gotta humble ourselves, including me. You know what I mean? Everybody be thinking they bigger than what it is, you know what I mean? We really just gotta humble ourselves and work together.
Hey, I definitely feel you on that.
Hell yeah.
Let me ask you this. You got a team?
Nope.
Okay, so you do everything by yourself.
Everything by myself.
Okay, so
and it's hard as shit.
I was gonna say, how hard is it that you put all your money into your music?
It's super difficult, and sometimes we can get discouraged because, you know, it's a lot of real life shit going on out here that niggas gotta do. You know what I mean? From kids to bills to taking care of this, taking care of that. You know what I mean? Really, when you got a group, you know, I learned a lot from my group to get to where I am now. You know what I mean? I soaked up a lot of game from them. You know what I mean? But like I was saying before, it really made it a lot easier because, shit, when you got 10 niggas coming together and pitching in that bag, shit, you know, it's a lot.
Come on now.
When it's just me, it's like, man, shit, you know what I mean? Like,
so do that go back to like the handouts and stuff? Like, people expected that?
That's why I said I don't agree with it, because shit, I work for everything, bro. Every step of the way. But like I said, I got that from that old school grind though. You know what I mean? We wasn't no internet, and it was out, but like you said, it wasn't no TikToks becoming famous overnight, doing these numbers, doing that. You had to be out here doing shows. Niggas was still handing out hard copy CDs, you know what I mean? Trying to sell them out the trunk.
Man.
All that kind of shit to actually get somebody to listen to you.
Right.
Nowadays, man, it's like niggas just upload this shit on the internet and get a few shares, and we feel like we global or something now.
For
you know
real.
what I mean? When it ain't like that, man.
So you say you work hard for your money. You put all your money into, you know, your music videos, which I've seen firsthand. Absolutely. So congrats to you on that.
For sure.
So my thing is how do you feel when an artist who work hard, don't look for handouts, and grind for everything that he do with his music, get overlooked by an artist that ain't doing remotely a fraction of that?
So about you talking about me now, man. It's hard, bro. I ain't gonna tell you. It's man, it can really discourage you, man. Because a lot of this shit that I learned, really, especially with the local talent, I ain't talking about global yet,
right.
You know what I mean? But with the local talent, it's a lot of popularity vote shit going on. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When it's really harder on an artist like me that's really like nonchalant, ain't really like mingling with everybody and talking all these, you know what I mean, and trying to, we get overlooked because shit, we trying to stay in our own lane, we grinding for how we supposed to, but then you might have a motherfucker that grew up around this area or know a lot of motherfuckers from back in high school, middle school days where like they ain't even really got to do half as much as we got to do, you know what I mean? And they doing a little bit more numbers because it's just off motherfuckers know them in real life, you know what I mean? So it's definitely hard. It's hard as a bitch. Nigga, I'm better than a lot of these niggas. Sitting back, but I also can't knock it though.
Right.
I can't knock it because you know what I mean? Shit, they been around for a while.
Right,
so
right.
They created their little local fan base off the motherfuckers they know. You know what I mean? So, that's
but
cool.
see, right there, like, and this is just me being completely honest, bro. Like, in Green Bay, don't nobody got a fan base, bro.
Right.
If I'm being completely honest, and I'm not playing devil's advocate at all, and if y'all feel like I'm lying, like, y'all know how to get in contact with me. Yeah. I'm being honest. Like, there's not a fan base in Green Bay completely. There's not one artist that can go to a bar without me doing versus battles or without me being a part of it that can actually pack a place out.
And that's what I mean why we need to humble ourselves. A lot of niggas don't. I think they forgetting that part. You know what I mean? Like, like you said, bro, it's to the point where, like, let's just say you're a local artist, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we gotta share. Yeah, we gotta like, you know what I mean, put in the grind as far as like sharing our music, promoting it, getting it out there like that. But like you said, as far as a fan base, I feel like as an artist, if we can't just go on the motherfucking internet and drop a song and turn our back and that bitch just go up just because of who he is, you ain't got no fucking fan base, man.
Bro, and again, I'm not trying to take shots at nobody because my platforms and what I'm doing is not up there, but it's growing. Yeah. If you haven't, go follow Respect That on IG. But, you know, I do want to say, you know, nobody's dropping a video or a song and is doing 100K views.
And that's what I'm talking about.
But I've seen that happen. Yeah. I dropped a video and it did 130K on IG, and these are all real numbers. Yeah. So like, it's definitely doable. Yeah. You can definitely do it, but I'm not saying an artist can't. But I'm just saying an artist in Green Bay ain't doing it.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I mean, like, we gotta humble ourselves until we get to that level. You know what I mean? A lot of these niggas be feeling like, you know what I mean? Shout out to the Big Franks and the Little Chickens and all that.
Shout out them.
We be feeling like we can compete on them levels, but niggas ain't doing them type of numbers. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers trying to buy fake views to look apart. You know what I mean? Like, it don't add up. You know what I mean? Because you can buy these motherfucking numbers online and you got you 100K views on your YouTube video and you feel like, yeah, I'm up there with them niggas. But then when you get out here in the real world, don't nobody really know your song. You know what I mean? Like, so we got to take our hat off to these guys that actually can just, like you said, promoter throw their motherfucking face on a flyer and they bring the city out. You feel me? Yeah. I'm gonna keep it 100. These local artists, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We still gotta rally up our motherfucking team. We gotta rally up our brothers, sisters, cousins. Make sure we come up in that bitch deep right, put in the right footwork to get a crowd to come with us.
Facts.
So if we still at that level, we gotta humble ourselves. So like I said, we got these motherfuckers like Afro Man them. They ain't doing all that promoting and shit. They just get them a motherfucking flyer made, letting us know Afro Man gonna be in town on this day, and that bitch is packed to the door.
Bro, and it's every show with him.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's a legit fan base.
Yeah, until we get to that level, we gotta humble ourselves, bro. Like you said, we ain't doing that. We need y'all help. We need motherfuckers, the promoters to do this, to do that. Like you said, shit. Nigga, y'all should be able to just come up in this motherfucker, show y'all face, and the city just slide out.
That's true. That's true.
If we ain't doing that, we ain't doing no real numbers for real, bro.
Because you know, it's a particular fan base that needs to be tapped into in Green Bay, and the only group of people that done that was the Wisco Kids. Yeah. And that's why nobody's done that since. Like, bro, the Wisco Kids.
Shout out to them too.
Bro, Wisco Kids has been gone from the music scene for over damn near 10 years.
And still got them fans.
Them fans are gone. Them fans are gone. Like, they're grown. Like, shout out, no disrespect to Kyrie and YD, but Kyrie is a barber now. And YD, like, shout out YD. YD still's like making music, but he's not getting the same from when they was Wisco Kids. You see what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, that group shit is easier.
The group shit is easier. Group shit is easier.
It's a little difficult when you gotta go solo on this
solo
route.
dolo. That shit, it's hard, gang.
It's harder, man.
It's hard. And again, this ain't no shot at nobody.
Yeah.
This is more so like people need to humble themselves.
Yeah, that's the real reality.
Just need to humble yourself, because in your mind you may think you the biggest artist in the world, but really you're not. You're not. And I'm not trying to poop on it. I'm not trying to, because I know my platform is not the biggest.
Yeah.
My platform is not the biggest.
Yeah.
I know that. Like, it's, nigga, we got Vlad, Zach TV, God rest his soul, is not even here, but Zach TV1 channel is still doing numbers.
And he's still a household name.
Still a household name. We got, DJ Academics, you got, fucking Adam 22. Yo, you have these big
competition,
some big ass platforms.
Yeah.
So I'm nowhere near that. I'm at 14K on IG. That's it. Yeah. You feel me? But and by any means, I'm not down in nobody's legacy or nobody's music, nothing. I'm just sitting to point out facts that we need to humble ourselves when it comes to being entitled or looking for handouts or, just not trying to put in the groundwork, because nowadays artists, and this is for everybody that I know, will drop their song and just leave it. Mm-hmm. Now it's people slowly starting to catch on, like, okay, I got to really work this motherfucker. Yeah. Like, you have to work a single. Fuck these questions. You have to work a single. You have to work a single like you working a job.
But, and see, that's what I mean by, like you said, we still got to work the fuck out of them singles, right? So until we at that point where we can just drop a single without having to work that hard and it ain't doing them numbers, like you said, nigga gotta humble themselves, man.
Bro, like,
really humble themselves.
But see, that's the thing. I feel like artists lack knowledge.
We do.
So, like, everybody focus on the music part. Like, I gotta be cold, I gotta be cold, I gotta be cold. But there's a lot of people don't even understand this whole part of music is business.
Now check it out. That's why I be saying a lot of these, shout out to them, but it be a lot of old heads out here withholding that knowledge. They don't really be wanting to give it to us like that.
But that's not true. And I'm gonna tell you why it's not.
Hey.
It's true. It's true.
Hey.
But I'm gonna keep it real. A lot of that is true, but then it's like a two-headed coin, because some of these knuckleheads don't want to listen. I kick so much game to people, bro. I have artists look me in my face. Yeah, I do need to do that. Yeah, I need. Oh man, I might do that. And when I see them do something with a project, it's the same exact shit. It's like what I just tell you over there. I'm gonna walk around this block 50 times. Mm-hmm. When I could jump this gate and get to the crib, I don't learn my lesson.
Right. So
artists up here in Green Bay see that stuff is not working. Right. I can't drop a song on YouTube and Facebook and TikTok and YouTube Shorts and think I'm gonna blow up. Right.
Without pushing it.
Without pushing. So like we're gonna keep doing the same shit in the circle. It's kind of like a relationship. Your girl saying you're not spending time with her, and you like, yo, we together, but I gotta go over here and do this and do this and do that. You wonder why she packing up leaving, nigga, because you ain't putting time in.
Yeah. Now what you said, in they defense. Maybe what it is like, cause I ain't been around that long, but for these OGs and shit that have been out here long, maybe in their defense, it's like they done tried to kick out so much game and they done seen so many artists that's bullshitting to where it's the point where like they wash their hands.
Gang, think about it.
Like, fuck it.
The eras. That goes back from those eras. Like let's talk about this for a second. Who from that era from Loop Me has changed with the times to now that's still around? Not a soul, G.
Yeah, they're my people and nobody.
Not a soul, folks. Nobody. And I know everybody, G.
Nobody.
Not a soul, gang. So you and think about it. Like we got Trill Will, we got DJ Hayes, we got I want to say Big J. You have what I'm saying. You have Daytona. Like you have a bunch of people who got the knowledge, but do you have the artist that's gonna listen?
But you know what? That wave shit is kind of like getting money. Like it's easy to get it, but it's hard to maintain it. You got to put in some work, and I think that's just what it is, man. A lot of people, they catch that wave and they do all right.
Come on, but
over the time, like you said, niggas get caught up in that wave and they don't keep going with the time, keep grinding. Like we gotta what word I'm looking for? Like we can't be scared to reinvent ourselves. Oh, motherfucker, gotta keep going.
Come on now, talk to somebody. Now let's talk about that. I'm glad you brung that up because changing with the times, gang. I feel like a lot of people are afraid of that. Yeah. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I feel like if I hear you make the same kind of music for over 5 years, I'm gonna say you're not growing. Yeah. If I shoot the same way with music videos, you're gonna say, Tim, look, you're not growing. I'm gonna stop watching your stuff.
That's a fact.
You feel me? So
all these new cameramans doing all this shit, and you just still.
I'm still with the nigga. I'm just like taking the camera, just shaking it.
Yeah.
Like nobody want to see that. Like it was hot 10 years ago, right? So and shout out all the videographers up here. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, but like and this ain't down in the artists again, gang. Like I just feel like y'all as artists, I feel like y'all have so much to share with the world because a lot of songs that you may feel like that are old is new to us.
That's a fact.
And new to the world. That's another thing that's
something I've been learning. That's something I've
been
learning.
Come on, guy.
It's like we dropped it. Hey, man, my homie had to tell me that the other day. It's like, nigga, that shit old to you, not to them.
Not to them, gang.
We might drop that shit 5-6 years ago. That motherfucker got 5,000 views, and we talking about it's old.
It's
nigga,
old. Boy,
not even a quarter of the world heard that shit.
Not, bro. Steve the Stoner, shout out Steve Stoner. He came up here and he dropped the song. And I was like, dang, bro. Dang, you just dropped that? He was like, nah, gang. I dropped that about 4 years ago. Ooh, and I was like, dang. He was like, go check the catalog out. And I'm like, you know what? I will. Appreciate you, gang. You know what I'm saying? Because it's new to me.
Yeah.
You feel me?
What? I want to, touching on that, I want to give a shout out to my boy James Brooks.
Shout out, James Brooks.
I gotta give a shout out to my nigga James. But James be dropping gems, and he was one of the first ones that made it make sense as far as shows. He said, us artists, we got to give the fans something to fall in love with. Basically, like you was getting at with them songs. Because I'm even guilty to this. You know what I mean? We might do, let's just say I do 5 shows where I perform the same songs. Now the next 5 shows, I'm switching up the motherfucking showcase and switching the music where it's like you said, bro, a lot of people, you need to keep performing that same shit.
Keep them same fun until they know it. So now you performing somewhere, this shit was my shit.
Yeah.
Hey, gang, you live and you learn. And again, this is no shots at no artist. This is, just 2 friends talking about, music.
Yeah.
Hey, but so what's next with Bando, man? You dropping the tape. Like what's next after that, bro?
I'm dropping the tape and I'm really been sitting back because I've been in it for a while. And the more I go, the more I learn, man. Mm-hmm. So I really just been soaking up a lot of knowledge and just trying to take this shit to the next level. You know what I mean? Not get content with where I'm at and just, you know what I mean? We got to keep working, like you said, network.
Yeah.
And so really, I'm just trying to network. I'm just now learning the business aspect of this shit, which is the most important part. Yeah. Because everybody think we could just go to the studio, drop, upload it, and that's it.
That's it.
Hell no, that's like only 10% of the work that you got to do with this shit.
And then want the clout just from Facebook.
Yeah.
Y'all, what I need artists to understand is that you barely see me post on Facebook. I rarely post on Facebook. I ain't even gonna lie. I stopped really posting on Facebook, and I only post on IG. The world is way bigger than Facebook. Facebook is for your peers. It only show you the people that's in Green Bay.
Right.
It's not gonna show you
or your childhood friends.
You feel me? Like or your childhood friends, your mom, everybody will follow you. So I need artists to understand that your music is only gonna go that far. So you're gonna get clout off of just little bitty old whatever city you live in. This is just not directed towards Green Bay because I see it happen in Milwaukee. I seen it happen in Chicago. I seen it happen everywhere. Post to IG. IG is the wave. IG and TikTok and YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, like you said, as a artist myself, it's like adjusting to the times. You know what I mean? Like you said, we got to find a way to get ourselves popping on every motherfucking platform that's out. We got to utilize.
Shout out Steve Stoner. He on TikTok heavy and IG.
Doing his own tours.
Guy.
You feel me? That's work.
That's work. That's really work.
Nobody doing that no more. You know
no,
what I mean?
That footwork. And that's another thing. That footwork.
Ain't no more footwork.
It's real.
Ain't no more footwork. The new footwork now is TikTok. You know what I mean?
No, because Steve was pulling up. Oh, I see what you're saying. No. Yeah, go ahead.
That's where everybody going now. Like you said, Steve's still on that old shit. You know, like you said, back in the day when a nigga had to. Bro, ain't nobody
walk down the street.
Nigga, ain't nobody posting up at the gas stations with their motherfucking book bag full of their tapes, going to sell it. Give me $5, give me $10 worth.
Right.
Give me. Niggas ain't doing that shit no more. You know what I mean? And it's like the internet changed that.
Yeah.
Which you can blow up overnight off the internet, but respect to Steve the Stoner because he's showing us you got to do both. It's a new wave.
You got to do both. You can't just do one.
You got to do both. And he doing more numbers off doing it the old way. plus
Shout
the
out
new
him.
way. You know what I
Shout
mean?
out him.
It's like his old way of footwork translated over into the new shit. You know what I mean?
You got to have a high drive of want to work.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of artists get complacent and consistency lacks.
Yeah.
Like consistency is heavy, man.
I think that's the
got
biggest
a baby
problem.
mama, you got your kids, you got your girl.
That's why I was talking about that real life shit.
The real life shit. You got your job because you don't want to trap no more. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to stay out so you could be with your family. So you really ain't got the funds like you really want to. I'm talking to everybody. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Like it's really hard. So that consistency of like, man, I got to get up and go to the studio and shoot some shit. Damn, I don't feel like doing that shit today. You know what I'm saying? But it has to be there.
Gotta do it.
Has to be there. Consistency is the number one thing, gang.
I watched the nigga Kanye little Netflix documentary he had.
Oh my
bro, that
God.
shit gave me chills. When
Bro,
I
it did. When I
I
saw that, bro, and how they was ignoring him and doing that.
Bro, I damn near was discouraged when I seen it. I'm like, dog, I'm not even doing 5% of that.
Gang,
I
think about it.
myself to blow. Like it's
Think
work
about it.
that gotta be done.
Think about it. They was ignoring Kanye West, treating him like he was a nobody.
Oh my God.
You feel me? And consistency is what caught him. I just messed up the word. I can't even say it. Look, I just bit my lip again. Consistency is what made him get to that point.
Yep.
So that's major, gang. I'm happy, man. I hope to see everybody do it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I pray that somebody do blow because you know it'll be a good story to tell, that documentary. Yep. You know, before we get up out of here and go pay some bills, Bando, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
give me 5 greats to Bando rappers. Who is your Mount Rushmore, man? Who is Bando?
Ooh,
like looking up to, gang?
Ooh. New school, old school.
It don't matter. It's who Bando.
Matter.
Like, it don't matter. It's who Bando. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, man.
Who Bando looking up to?
That's hard because I honestly grew up on a lot of music, man.
Well, then I'll take that answer.
Yeah,
I'll take that answer because then that means you listen to all greats.
Everything. I'm talking about all the way from the throwbacks, from Teddy Pendergrass to the Isley Brothers to Frankie Beverly and Mays.
Ooh,
you feel me? Like
Curtis
Mayfield. You feel me? Like,
here,
I'm one of them guys that's still stuck on that old school music, trying to find a way to translate it over into the new shit. Because I was just talking to my cousin Brad. Shout out Brad.
Facts, man.
And it was basically like how the new wave of music can kind of dumb down the substance of this shit. We got to bring the substance back, man. It ain't too many people that's really got that substance no more. And I'm not knocking the guys that's can make the party to turn up music and all that shit, but
substance,
I feel like you got to be able to do both, damn man.
Yeah, you do. Substance is key. I'm gonna keep it real. Music is it switches almost every decade. Yeah. It switches every year. It went from pop, it went from R&B to
mumble
trap
rap,
to mumble rap to oh wait, hold on. Let me take it back. It was bars. To R&B to
bars,
trap.
It was down to R&B first.
It was R&B first. R&B ran.
Bars. Mumble rap,
trap music,
drill. Okay,
you know
trap music.
Trap music is
before mumble rap.
Facts. Jeezy was out first.
Trap go before mumble rap. You know
Facts.
So yeah, it has been switching a lot.
But like substance and music, gang, is key because like, bro, I kid you not. When you listen to Bryson Tiller, the way he worded his words was just all wordplay. Like a lot of people may not even pay that no mind. Like it was just wordplay, just him singing it though.
It's like ain't nobody looking for that no more.
Nah, gang, you gotta have substance in your music.
Nowadays it's just like the beat, the vibe. Don't nobody even give a fuck what you saying no more. They ain't really listening.
No, it's all about
like bob they head.
What melodies and just talking about.
Even that though, like it's kind of like R&B disappearing in this shit because now we got the singers that want to be rappers.